Well, hey there. How you, lovely people? We are continuing the earth signs. This will be for Taurus. And I ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Take what feels familiar to you and leave the rest. This may not be, or it may be partially your story. And flip the roles when necessary. All right, so let's see what messages are in for Taurus. As soon as I can push these strings in. Okay, there we go. All right, and I know that I've been away for some weeks. It was because I wasn't feeling my best. I was experiencing, two of them flew out. Some swelling. And it was all, or it's in my feet, legs, and my thighs. So, and it's still going on. It's painful sometimes because my thighs, they feel tight. When I try to, like bend or stoop or something, they feel like the skin is about to bust open. They're so tight. My feet feel the same way. So, only thing that I can do, and they really can't do anything, the doctors, is to keep those compression socks on and to keep my feet elevated. These old veins just ain't what they used to be when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. Now that I'm in my 50s, it's like, we're just gonna start acting up now. We finna start doing some things that just aren't familiar to you. So, oh well, that's life. So, but let's get to the messages here. So, Taurus, your first message is sweet dream, satisfaction, comfortable, lazy day, sweet dreams. Enjoy your dreams. Enjoy your little vacay stay at home. Just enjoy yourself. And we have gain. And this reminds me of the that nine of pentacles. The single, attractive, financially independent young lady that's on the card. All right, so here's your gain, and it says cultivation, profit, and conclusion. Gain, comfortable, profit, conclusion. Sweet dreams. Maybe it's saying you get to rest now because you worked so hard on whatever this gain card is about. And then we have adventure, explorer, passion, travel. See, now you get to travel. This is where your vacay come in. You done worked so hard. You were diligent. And you showed up on time. You showed out. It paid off. And now you get to do this and this. You get to go and enjoy the your spoil. And we have merit making, goodness, morality, humanness. Okay. And it looks like you were probably recognized uh, for your task that you dealt with so diligently. Looks like they recognized you. They see that you have good morals. They see that you are a exemplary human being. You know, you shining out here. And then we have imagination. And this says variety, fantasy, mind. hmm So there may be some things, that you're festering mentally. some things that some things that you're trying to manifest. Some good things. You want someone to, enjoy the spoil with. So, yeah, it's like you're, just thinking of some things. And then the last card we have here is apology. So, someone feels guilty about something. Someone wants to reconcile with you. Someone wants to say, I'm sorry. Somebody is feeling some grief here. They want to be forgiven. They want to confess some things. They quilty, okay? Yeah, I said quilty instead of guilty. They quilty. And who knows, they may be feeling quilty because they may not have believed in you, you know. See, it looks like you are climbing up that ladder. And now it's like this person is trying to say, I'm sorry. Look, please forgive me. Look at her hands. She crying. It's like I just didn't know that things were going to turn out this way for you. Hey. And when they leave you, if they couldn't accept you at your worst, then they definitely don't need you at your best. Unless you want, them there. It's totally up to you. Because, I don't know. I kind of feel a little. I may need to take that back because I feel some type of way about that. When when you're with someone and you're playing build a person with them, like you're building them up to be a better person. um, I've known people to send people to school paying for it, and they end up graduating and going another route. And now that you built this person up, they feel that you're not who they want, in life. They've leveled up, and now that they've leveled up, they looking down on you. So they finna go be with somebody who's of their standard, right there with them, equally yoked. You're not equally yoked with them anymore, but you helped them. So, they took all of this get up, this glow up that you helped them get, and they took it to somebody else. You know, that stuff happens. And, a lot of us, when we do see someone glowing up, it's like, you feel, and not everybody does this because everybody is not materialistic. But, you feel, dang, I should have just hung in there a little bit longer. But who's to say that that person is going to stay with you? Because it happens more than it doesn't. More people end up leaving people who have, played Build-A-Bear with them. More of those people have left those people than they actually stayed with them. So, you can never tell, what'll transpire after you exit a relationship. So, if you want to stay there and just keep doing what you're doing and helping this person get to where you want them to be, then hey, more power to you. That's your business, it's your right. But let's see what these cards, the tarot, want to say. And look, the Tower, when I split the deck. So, yeah, something happened. The reason that this woman here is crying. A Tower moment occurred. So let's see if we can get more information about this, what transpired. Because all these other cards are good cards, except for this one where someone is asking for forgiveness. And then, too, when you leave people like that and you try to come back, those people are going to look at you sideways, especially if they've had a glow up and they leveled up in life. They're going to look at you sideways and look at you like you crazy and tell you you must be crazy if you think that for one moment, since I've had my glow up and I've leveled up, now you want me. You want me to forget about everything that you did, why you left and all of that. But since I've had a glow up and I've leveled up, now you want to come back. So yeah, you may as well just stay wherever you're at. That person more than likely is not going to take you back because they're going to feel as though you're using their glow up and they're leveling up. So it's best that you stay away from that person. Oh, wow, I got 2 kings here. The King of Cups and the King of Wands. So we have someone who's loving, kind, warm-hearted, cares about others. And then on the other hand, this person, they're charming. They take action and they get results. They attract attention. So this is a loving, warm, kind-hearted, attractive, um, initiates and gets results done. So yeah, even though this person is loving, kind, warm-hearted and all, this person, when they take action, they get results. Okay? They get results. They are a handsome individual and they attract attention. So woo, and I think that that's why this is happening, because you see the glow up. You see this man done, glowed up. And this doesn't feel like what I was describing earlier about the relationship where you're helping someone, and as soon as they get to where you wanted them to be, they leave. This one seems like somebody just ended up, well, I don't know. It wasn't that they helped this person, it's the fact that they just wasn't patient. They weren't patient and just, couldn't wait for the abundance to be released upon this person. So it looks as though they exited this relationship pretty quick before this person could get some things rolling. But like I said, they were diligent in whatever it was that they were doing, because they were shown grace, they were shown appreciation, they were shown, and they were showing these people that they have morality, they have standards, there's integrity about me. So let's see what we can get after these kings. Okay, the Eight of Cups. Yes, see, you walked away. You walked away. You thought that this no longer served you. Or they walked away from you because you no longer served them. You came back crying, apologizing to them, and they were like, no. You walked away. So you actually caused your own tower. See, you remember I showed this card when I split the deck, it was upright. So you actually did this to yourself because it's in reverse. You caused this tower moment. This wasn't anything done collectively between the two of you, nor was it done by this person who you're trying to apologize to. You did this yourself. Self-destruction. Hey, headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. Y'all remember that? Yeah, that's what this is about. You self-destructed. And let's see what else we can get. the wheel of fortune. Turn or a change of events is occurring, has occurred, or will occur. Yeah, this a turn or a change of events happened because you said it that way. You set this up yourself. Ten of Pentacles. This is financial stability, independence, inheritance, someone leveling up. Oh, excuse me. This is also a family card as well. This is a 2-in-1, family structure and financial independence. And see, that change, the turn of events happened. And now this person is financially stable. But see, the turn of events on you is that you don't get this with this person. You don't get to reap the benefits of, their labor. Because of what you did, you left, you abandoned this person. Here this person was, they were loving you with this King of Cups energy. They cared a lot about you, kind, warm-hearted. And when they actually initiate things, they get results from it. They're attractive. They attract attention towards them. This, may be, someone who's considered a ladies' man. Uh-oh. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. And you know what? This feels as though, and I wanted to say it, but I didn't have anything down here to confirm it. But they moving on with someone else. They leveling up. They leveled up and remember I said they were finding someone of their equal, where they're equally yoked, where here it is right here. The Queen of Pentacles. She's down to earth. She's generous. She's about her coins. She's a nurturing individual. And then this card came out, flipped over. The Two of Wands. And this here is contemplating. So someone is contemplating, and I believe that it's the person who did the walking away. They're contemplating on whether or not if they should approach this person with this apology. They're thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? It's like a battle. They're trying to make a decision. Okay, and then here's the King of Swords. This King of Swords is about his business, okay? This is a no joke, not strictly business king. This is what this represents. I'm strictly about my business. I don't want to hear no small talk. I'm strictly about business. So when you approach are approached or will when you do approach them, um, it might not be a comfortable situation for you. And then I have the Five of Swords. Yep. You know, when this is what this is going to cause you: disparity, grief, depression, crying, like this card here. This is what this card is. This is grief stricken. You see how grief stricken she is? She's in despair. She feeling it, okay? Let me complete this. Queen of Swords popped out for some reason. And just like the King of Swords, this is a no-nonsense queen. This queen invites you to tell your side of the story, but they already know. They're already hip to what it is that you're, coming to them to say. But yes, if you don't come with some truth, this queen right here will eviscerate you into tiny pieces. All right, and let's see what's at the bottom here. Okay, oh, so we have the Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so somebody is guarding themselves against some toxicity. So yeah, it looks like your person is guarding. They have their guard up against you because they look at you as a toxic individual. Yep. So their guard is up. And then we have this Knight of Wands. This represents someone being passionate. Um, uh, Passion, um, like they're in a rush. So it's like I mean, immediately. It looks like as soon as you approach them, when they see you coming, they immediately go into having their guard up. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands, it's like they expeditiously put that guard up against you because they look at you as being a toxic individual for them. That's why I was telling you, you're not going to feel comfortable approaching this person. So it may be best that you not even approach them. You have these two here, the King and the Queen of Swords. They gonna cut you low with the way they look at you, and they gonna cut you low if you come towards them with some bull crap. So, like I say, you may not even want to approach this person because you're not going to be comfortable at all. And when we split the deck, we get the Death card. Ooh. the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. It looks like somebody is entering into some happiness here. They're removing themselves from the old. This right here, this death card, they're leaving the old and going into the new, like a rebirth. And here's your happiness card right here, the Sun card. And then here's your Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This person is moving towards happiness and what they have been wishing for. And unfortunately, it just was not you. Because if you were, this person would be accepting you back. But these cards are telling me that this person is going to give you hell if you approach them. So it's up to you. If you want to approach them, that's you. If you want to get looked at, eyes being rolled at you, and you being talked to like you're nothing but trash, then go ahead. That's you. This mirror, yeah, it fell. I don't know how it fell. It just, it's okay. All right, so guys, I hope that this meant something to someone, or that it made sense to someone. And the Empress is hugging, kissing, smiling, winking at you guys. Guys, I love y'all. Till the next video, stay safe out there.